Hello people, you are welcome back again to my channel. I greet you all. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to pipe the neck of a dress or a blouse. Kindly watch to the end and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let's get started. I will be using this shirt to describe how to pipe the neck of a dress or a blouse. As you can see, I have my neck design already. So what I went ahead to do was to grab a fabric, then I folded it into two on the wrong side. When I did that, I just placed it on the fabric like that. Very easy. So what you just do, pin it down, and then you can just use your chalk to trace out the neck design, or you can as well just go ahead to cut the shape out. You can also decide the width of the cutouts. You may use 2 inches, you may use 3 inches, but this was a different scenario actually. So now let's come over to this place. I have cut out the piece I want to use to pipe. In this case, I just cut out 2. It's still okay. If you want to cut out a single piece, it's still very okay. The only thing is that you need to introduce joining allowance, because definitely when you stitch the 2, it becomes shorter. What I went ahead to do was to use my hairstay to glue it so that it becomes firm. If you don't want a saggy neckline, this is what you do. Either you use your gum stay or you use your hairstay so that it becomes firm. So that was exactly what I did here. I just placed it on the wrong side of the 2 pieces of fabric. When I was done doing this, I just went ahead to trim out the piece, and if you feel it, you will notice that it's kind of stable. It's more stable than it was. When I was done doing this, I first of all joined the 2 fabrics. Preferably, it's good to cut out a single piece of that neck piping fabric. Let me call it like that so that you don't get confused. So look at me just trimming the excess hairstay. Then I will just proceed to the sewing machine to join it. Then this is for the back of the blouse that I was making at that moment. And you know it will always have a zipper, and because of the zipper it has to be 2. So I just did the same thing I did for the front part of the dress. I repeated the same thing, placing the hairstay on the wrong side of the 2 pieces of fabric. Then I also went ahead to trim out. It's now time to stitch, but before I go ahead, I will just be placing the front panel of the dress like this. This is the right side of the blouse I was making. So I just also place the right side of the pieces on the blouse this way. As you can see, it is overlapping, meaning it has excess. I will just go ahead to join the 2 pieces, then I would also trim the excess fabric. Then when I'm done doing that, I will then go ahead to attach it to the front panel of the dress. Hope you guys understand. So depending on the excess, you need to know where to stitch so that it doesn't become too short or it doesn't become too long. So this is how it is after stitching. So you can just open that part up so it becomes very flat. You can even use your iron to iron it flat. Here I was trying to double stitch so that it doesn't loosen. After achieving this, I then placed it on the front panel of the blouse. Then I went ahead to hold with pins. Please, when doing this, you need to align it properly, because if you don't do that, after stitching, it will not relax. The neck will not look very neat. So this was what I was trying to achieve here. When I was done pinning, I just went ahead to stitch at 1/2 inch, or you could also use 1 inch depending on how wide you want your neck design to be. But for me, I stitched at 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to stitch it very neatly all the way to the end of the piece. This is what it should look like after stitching, and because it's a curve, I will just go ahead to notch. After notching, I'll just turn it to the other side. Just see how I will do the folding. It's as if you want to hem it. You just fold it into two this way and make sure it is relaxed. You can even use your pins to achieve this. Then when I finished this, I just went ahead to, iron it down so that it will retain the folding. So this is me just trying to do it again because it was not obeying at first. Just watch again what I did. I just placed it this way, then folded it into two as though I wanted to hem it. You can see it. Then I will go ahead to use my iron to iron it flat. I just did it all the way. When you actually do it this way, stitching it will not be difficult anymore. So when I achieved this, I just took it to the sewing machine to stitch down. There are other ways you can also pipe your dress or your blouse. You just use your hand needle and thread to tack that neckline I just did. Instead of you going ahead to stitch, you just tack it very neatly. And if you don't want your thread to show, I will advise you just tack with your needle and thread. But in this case, I just went ahead to stitch it down neatly. I also repeated the same process for the back panel of the dress. So if you have been having issues piping the neckline of your dress or your blouse, then you've just found a solution. If this video has been helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, you are most welcome. And if you are coming again to watch, I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't also forget to turn on your post notification bell so you keep seeing my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. See you in my next one. Bye.